Hi, today I'm at Oxford Valley Mall and I'm about to take the 128 the entire way. The actual original bus stop is all the way over there. I'm not there right now, I'm here. This is hell, I hate this. Fuck this place. But, like, no, I don't like Oxford Valley Mall. Well, it sucks as a mall, and the bus stop sucks as a bus stop because this isn't supposed to be the bus stop. But the bus stop that we were supposed to use, which is again over there, basically barely exists anymore because construction. What are they constructing? I don't know, but they're certainly constructing something. Maybe by the time construction's finished, this place will suck less. Who knows? What I do know is the bus is arriving supposedly in 2 minutes. There's like a fair chance that my bus will get incredibly crowded, by the way. Seriously, I'm hoping that's not what's going to happen, but it could happen. The reason why I'm not currently standing at the bus stop, though, by the way, is also because of the fact that someone is playing music that would get me a copyright strike. I don't want a copyright strike, so I'm just going to stand here and walk around in circles. I could just sit down. That would be the logical choice. It's nice out here, but it won't be nice when I have to take the 128, that's for sure. 128, by the way, is the bus that goes from Oxford Valley Mall to the Chamonix Mall. Now you might be thinking, doesn't the 14 do that? Yes, the 14 does do that. This bus, however, does it via Bristol and Croydon and Eddington and a bunch of other places. It should not be a bus route. This should be like multiple bus routes, but it's not. Anyways, I'll see you there. By the way, I think the Oxford Valley Mall is the most pathetic of all the SEPTA major bus terminal and bus stops, especially specifically of the ones in Bucks County. Oxford Valley Mall is the terminus for the 14th Oxford Valley Mall trips, 127, which goes between Oxford Valley Mall and Trenton, the 128, which is the bus we are about to take, the 129, which goes between Oxford Valley Mall and Sydney Line Loop. Yeah, it's not that great. All you get is a couple benches. It's even worse now that construction started over there, because now there's even less benches than before that you can sit at. It's not a fun time at all.
For everyone's comfort, please refrain from smoking.
This bus has dots on it. That'll be a fun time, certainly. Goodbye, Oxford Valley Mall. Now we just watch as it leaves. There's a bunch of RVs here. I think there's an RV seller here. now we're just leaving Oxford Valley as a whole. I should probably change seats. Don't really want to sit here, actually. I'll change seat again. Ooh, a diner. Because I don't think that's actually a real diner.
Accessibility.
And now, because we're in Levittown, basically, we're just going to be passing by plazas after plazas. And you can really tell we're in Levittown when there's giant fences separating your site from houses. It's on the main road.
Woodbourne and Trenton.
Tell we're in Levittown when we keep passing by all these random plazas and stuff. Not even that there's plazas, because a lot of the things we'll be passing by are just nothing. Peak suburbia. Their apartments are just small 3-story apartments like that. is a building. That is a big church. They're in the suburbs, right? Baseball field. That's very misshapen baseball field though. Forest. Bucks County Technical High School. That is a very long driveway for that.
New Falls and Edgeley.
On the bus. Now there are passengers on the bus. By the way, it should say something that the next 128 after this one was going to get here within 2 hours and 11 minutes. It should really tell you something about how incredibly hyper-frequent this bus is. Past my library and work. Look, it's the high school we just saw the driveway for earlier. Wow. Why is it so big? Wawa. 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 That is. I think it's abandoned. I don't know exactly where we are, but I can tell you that we are definitely within the confines of Bristol Township right now.
Levittown and New Falls for Route 127.
Yep. Still in Levittown though, because A large chunk of Bristol Township is just Levittown. There are like Levittown has signs for like neighborhoods that it quote unquote has. Don't really feel very much like neighborhoods though. They all just feel like they're the same place copied and pasted. So that's basically what they are. Right now this is Willowwood in Falls Township. Still in Levittown though.
Levittown and Mill Creek Parkway.
Yeah, that is Falls Township. Now we're out of Falls Town. Oh, it's a 127 bus. I think this is like the border with Bristol and Falls Township. This road right here.
Please secure your personal property and electronic devices. Levittown Lakeside.
Gun shop. Yep, we're definitely far, far away from the city. I don't think there are any gun shops in Philly. Oh, yeah, we're going to do the Big Plaza deviation. I feel like quite a few passengers are probably going to get on here.
Levittown Town Center and Walmart Walmart.
I'll be honest, my arm hurts. Not well, but I know where this place is, because I've been here before a few times. Mega church, of course. We're at Levittown-Tullytown Station on the Trenton line. One of the very few connections this bus actually makes. Unsurprisingly, we go
Levittown Station,
into
Levittown. Regional Rail Station.
Parking lot. The Trenton line stops here at this station, and possibly one of the best stations on the Trenton line, actually. It's well, it's rebuilt and it's actually accessible. I think that's all you need for your station to become one of the best stations on the Trenton line. Even though it's around nothing. This is an incredibly odd deviation thing. What has to be done because of how Levittown's roads work. Levittown Station again. If you saw this station before it was rebuilt, then I think you would definitely see how much of a glow-up current look it is. Because before it was rebuilt, it was literally just a trailer off the side of the tracks. A small parking lot. That's it. That's all he got. Now it's this. It's honestly so much better.
Bristol and Haynes.
By the way, we're very close, if we haven't already passed by it, to a very good Amish market. This would probably be the only reason I would ever take this bus, is to go to the Bristol Amish market. It's incredibly good. It's good food, good things, has a lot of cool stuff. It's just generally a very good place. In fact, it's kind of like an attraction to Bristol. It's like heard of people going to this place just like from very, very far away. This is just while like on the way going to other places, and it's incredibly good. There's also a diner over here that isn't that bad either. There are now 7 passengers.
Green and Bristol.
If you look way out in the distance, that's the Amish market right over there. I think the tracks here are for some sort of like freight train. Nothing important. Or just like a spur. Again, nothing important. actually, here it is, deviating, not deviating, just turning towards the Amish market. I think he's getting off at the Amish market too. Yep. It's a fairly popular destination. And that door set of door manufacturer existing means that that's where the freight spur goes to. We aren't in Bristol Borough yet, we will be in a very short period of time. Okay, now we're definitely not actually in Levittown anymore because there's no fences. There's everywhere.
Green and Farragut.
This is
Front seats
definitely
are reserved
Bristol.
for seniors or riders with special needs.
See the Delaware River in the distance, so I don't think you can of the video, but I can. Right? Yep, Bristol. Borough. Look, it's houses for people with more money than me. Speed limit here is 25 miles an hour. Oh wow, they're redeveloping this patch of forest or whatever and turning it into houses. Of course. It's Bristol. Island View Crossing. This bus, however, does not give any sort of service whatsoever to the rest of the Bristol waterfront. Congratulations, you go to Temple. Or your kid goes to Temple. I may, not you.
On the Jefferson.
this video will probably... I'm just going to, like, predict while this video is still being filmed that this video will last for another 30 or so more minutes because we're in Bristol, which is halfway through the route. The Jefferson. I wonder what the Jefferson is.
Jefferson and Wood.
In Bristol is a much older town, and all the houses in Bristol are much older. Everything is made at various eras of time. Here took the 128 instead of the 129. If I was taking the 129, I think I would be even more exasperated than if I was taking the 128 here, because I do not like the 129. Yep, this goes through the old, nice, like, just more of the, like, river portion. Well, I think if it hasn't already, then it maybe might go up to the train station again. I don't know.
Blackwood and Torrance.
The library. The library is very closed. The library is also very small. Bank, but bank nonetheless. See the river on the other side of these buildings. Very nice, I think. Which, by the way, they're planning on rebuilding the train station sometime in the nearish future to make it accessible. Don't know when exactly that'll happen though, but like there are plans to do it. Because right now it's not really accessible at all whatsoever. I think we're going to it right now, actually. But I also don't know. least very close to it, but not there. At this point. Yep, we are now back to Bristol, I believe. Outside of Bristol Borough, which is where we just were. All the pretty old houses. And the actual nice walk in the town core. No, instead we're here. Doing the hospital deviation that I forgot existed. I wish I could keep forgetting existed.
Lower Bucks Hospital. Stop requested. Doors are closing.
There are now currently 5 passengers, including me, after someone just got off the bus. There was someone else who got off the bus a little bit before now. So 6 passengers total. Going back to roads. They're not this second. Right now we have to first go and deviate through this random
Stop
place with
requested.
many houses. Someone very obviously, or on this bus very obviously lives in, because they just did the stop request. bus. That one going the other way.
Veterans and Riders.
We're on highway. We're on Veterans Highway, aka Pennsylvania State Route 413, aka the road that goes from one side of Bucks County to the other. That's it. That's all it does.
Please exit at the rear door.
I think we're here to do another deviation.
Stop requested. Bucks County Office Center for Route 129. Doors are closing. Bucks County Office Center for Route 129.
Yeah, you know how I said, oh yeah, this will probably only take about an hour? Yeah, scratch that. I think it's going to take longer than an hour. Much longer than an hour. I think that entire series of deviations. Oh no, we're still on the deviations. I forgot. We're still on Veterans Highway. Bucks County Office Center.
Stop requested. Elevate your savings.
it just keeps deviating upon deviating upon deviating.
Bristol Park,
Oh,
Shopping
look,
Center.
129. Is that the 129 the person, the front of the bus who wanted to take the 129 was about to take? Because it's sort of the ouch. I've been to that Ollie's before. This is the nearest. I think this is like the nearest Ollie's to my house. But I haven't been here in this plaza in like actual years. Because I have no reason to go here. It's very far away. Still. Little tiny pond. Now we've finally finished with all the deviations. That was about 12 minutes worth. I think about 12 minutes worth of deviations. I think I'll maybe. I don't remember when that deviation started, but I do because I wasn't looking at the time. It started with the hospital, and then it just became all of that. And it's almost funny how much this bus just circles around.
Bristol Park, Shopping Center.
Yeah, no, we are now actually on Bristol Pike. The fact that it took this long just to get back onto Bristol Pike scares me. We're also awfully close to the forsaken town of Maple Beach, Pennsylvania, which the entirety of which got bought out by the Dow Chemical Company, more specifically Robin Haas, and then Dow bought out Robin Haas. And now the entire town, not only are you not allowed to go there, but almost the entire town has been demolished and has turned into the Dow Chemical plants. This is also right near Trinzio, which is the other plant or whatever, where where a couple of months ago there was a leak in the plant which dumped out thousands of gallons of toxic chemicals into the Delaware River for a while. Also, now we're in Croydon.
Stop requested. Memorial Day. Oh my god. Avenue. I wonder what happened there. Patterson Avenue. Stephen Theater.
Christie Avenue. Why do almost all of these have something to do with New Jersey? No one really lives here. It exists. I mean, there are people here, but like, are there actually people here? This place doesn't quite feel very real.
Cedar and Main. Please close baby strollers before boarding.
This just feels like every average small town in existence. Or at least more specifically, every average older suburb. But still post-war car suburbs. Even though it's one of those ones from before they stopped using grids. Croydon Town Watch, oh boy. Oh, I think we're also pretty close to the Croydon train station, meanwhile.
Croydon Regional Rail Station.
No, but here's Main Street Croydon. I think this part of Croydon's much older than the part of Croydon we were just in. This was probably the original part of Croydon that was built when the railroad went and made Croydon exist as a town. This is also another very good regional rail station on the Trent line because it's also accessible.
Bristol and Hillcrest.
Another gun shop, because of course. Leaving Croydon and Bristol Township as a whole because that is the Neshaminy Creek. Welcome to Bensalem. And or more specifically, yeah, no, just welcome to Bensalem in general. But not in Eddington. The town, not the station. The station is a bit further up. Like 2 stops away. they did just put their Insta on the sign. We're incredibly close to Eddington. In fact, we just passed by the stop that I waited for the 128 at when I went to Eddington. I love how they don't even put a sign up for Eddington, but they put a sign up for Cornwall Heights Park and Ride instead. Cornwall Heights is just in every way, shape, or form superior station. Eddington is down that way over there. You can't see it from here, but it's there. It exists somehow. Well, I wouldn't be able to believe it myself if I didn't know about it. Also, over there is the stairs that I had to take to get to the station, which goes up to the highway and stuff. It's an incredibly funny experience. I should probably do a video review about Eddington someday, actually, now I think about it. I've already written about it on my blog, but I think a video would probably be funnier. We're finally on Street Road. It's just like the main street. Just like the main street of Ben Salem, kind of. Ben Salem doesn't really have a main street, you see, because it's literally just a suburb. That's it. That's all there is to it. A fairly large suburb with 70,000 people, but still a suburb. The Roosevelt Boulevard subway was completed before it was built out, then it would probably be like another Upper Darby, maybe. That would be interesting. Instead, we have this place. And my oh my, do I not like it.
Street in Brooklyn. Street in Pearl.
Another 128 bus. Where it has the old sign, but the old sign means nothing because the building is a new one now. legitimately, I don't think there's much of anything here that you can't find somewhere else. Oh no, there's a Trump store. No. And a Marine's place. A Jerusalem furniture as well. Of course.
Requested.
Cut this down, but I could also just not. I don't know if I should or shouldn't cut down this video. Who knows?
Street and nights for Route 129 and 130.
There's a Kohl's in this plaza because it's not at the Chambly Mall. Better at the Chambly Mall, but hey. Oh boy. The bus driver stopped. I thought that the bus ended short turns there, because sometimes they do that. That would have been a fun walk to the Chambly Mall. But no, the bus keeps going. Going. I'm sitting on it. I'm the only person on this bus still. We're right near the Parks Casino stop, which might actually get a few people to still get back onto this bus and take it. Now we're doing the Parks Casino deviation. Parks Casino is an unwalkable hellscape. Or at least the parking lot around it is, because, well, obviously you can walk inside. It's just giant advertisements in front of the casino, because of course there is.
For everyone's comfort, please refrain from smoking.
Bus over there. Also, I love how the bus stop or not bus stop, the bus what's the word for it? Oh no. Not even like I've been awake for very long. Why is this happening? The text-to-speech voice accidentally called the 130 the 120. The 120, if you don't know, is in Delaware County. I believe it's the bus that goes from 69th Street to Cheney University, which is just barely in Chester County. It's one of the buses that uses Westchester Pike to go where it needs to go. Boing. Almost. Now, I will say, now we are actually kind of in the home stretch. The Parks Casino deviation still does take a few minutes. It is actually an important deviation because Parks Casino just so happens to be a pretty big spot for a lot of different buses. Now, if only Parks Casino wasn't like horrifyingly large and was actually just right next to the Champaign Mall, that would be much nicer. But, alas. Still pretty close by, though. Someone actually got on the bus. It is a good thing you didn't miss this bus. It does mean now that I'm not completely alone. that deviation was about 8 minutes, maybe, more or less.
Whitney Heffington.
That's fine. What a nice looking bus stop. I really wish it had a bench in there though. But they didn't give it a bench because something we don't want to be accessible or we don't want homeless people nearby. Hope those people end up okay. I'm usually pretty scared for anyone who walks this area. If you got this far, I'm sorry you had to sit through this. There's still more to sit through. Not much more, very little more actually, but there's still more to sit through.
Galloway and Bristol.
Another Memorial Park. speed limit is 40 miles per hour. That's definitely not too much. Definitely not whatsoever. Really don't need a 40 mile per hour speed limit, and here these places are giving a 40 mile per hour speed limit. Every 2 hours in each direction. There. Almost there. So close. That's so far away.
Last stop, Chamonix Mall for Route 14, 58, 130, and Boulevard Direct. Please secure your personal property and electronic devices.
Anyways, we're at the Chamonix Mall, the final stop. Thank you for watching, but also I'm sorry you had to suffer through this with me. Now that I'm at the Chamonix Mall, I'm probably just gonna go eat some pizza. See ya! Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, the 14 bus between Oxford Valley Mall and the Chamonix Mall, on one of the trips that goes between both, because some trips just don't do both, is scheduled to take around 20 minutes. Compare this to the 1 hour and 30 minutes that this bus takes, and it should tell you just exactly how few people would actually use this bus to go from end to end. Why is this one bus route? I don't understand it. I seriously don't understand it. I know I said this earlier in the video, but it still puzzles me. Anyways, I'm just gonna leave you with that final thought. goodbye. Thank you for sitting through this whole thing. And I hope you have a better day than I did.